We are currently here in Steel and we're just waiting to be a random Pyro. Either they're gonna come up here or they may walk past. That's a spy. Wait, how did he get past me? What the fuck? That wasn't supposed to happen. But I kinda wanted to be like a random Pyro here. But it looks like there isn't really anything to do with it. That sniper is very bad. He would have taken a shot at me, but he didn't. So that's why I know it was terrible. Like, at least I take shots. He just stood there still aiming. I guess I'm a terrible sniper, but at least I go for the shots that should potentially lead to a headshot. But then I missed the hitbox somehow, so I don't know. It's just sometimes I'm better than other times with sniper, and I think that's about it. It's kind of like I have to have the right gut feeling to play sniper, I think. But the fun part is that we would be here, but now there's like 3 heavies. Like, it's pretty much everybody is protecting B now for no reason. So we may as well go and try and see if we can save A. Being a random Pyro as we are. Doesn't work against sticky spamming. Does not work against sticky spamming or sticky traps or whatever that shit was. But we do get some job done, I guess. This is where I'm questioning why we have 4 heavies with 0 score who decided to go B instead of A. Are you a spy? No, okay. But there is a spy near the control point. So I think I should take care of this as like a Pyro thing. He got past me somehow, I think. I'm not sure why he wasn't being lit on fire. He must have had like a bicycle, but I didn't hear like the melting sound. So a problem that is with sticky bombs is that even if you reflect them, you don't really get control and you can't do damage with them. So at most, if you do a proper reflect, it's just, you know, not gonna do damage. Not to mention that the way reflecting stickies work is a bit wonky, to say the least. And it's actually pretty hard to do a proper reflect at all. That just doesn't do any damage, but in my opinion, a way to nerf the sticky bomb launcher would be that the sticky, like if you air blast a sticky bomb, it's under the Pyro's control, and it detonates after like 1 or 2 seconds. That's how I would have done it. Because then suddenly there's an incentive to actually try and air blast them. And you can also clear them, like very easily, if there's a sticky trap, if you can air blast it. So it also makes for smarter plays. Then again, nobody really does sticky trapping. Like, who even sticky traps? Like, it's such a bad play to sticky trap, because you can just sticky spam, which is way more efficient. So, gotta keep that in mind. It seems like we have a flare Pyro. And the spy as well around here, but he didn't take care of the engineer, so I think it's over here again. Yeah, it's like as soon as you get in here as a Pyro, you just spray a bit like this, and then you're sure to hit the spies if they are flammable, at least. Didn't get to. Oh shit! What a cheeky spy. Just gonna air blast him. He would probably have died otherwise, so I'm just trying to be a team player right here. Kinda need that ammo a lot. This is where you like sidestep and backpedal, and then you get backstabbed even though you're outplaying the Pyro. Because I don't really know where the 3 engineers are, but let's have a look. Yeah, that seems about right. They're defending last. All 3 of them are defending last. So let's just look at it. Our best engineer have 5 score, and it looks like, I don't know, we still have those 3 heavies who barely does anything. So this is casual for you. That's a thing I forgot about, like very important thing. Good thing that the heavy actually killed that Pyro, but very important thing when you're fighting Pyros. Do not run after a Pyro as a Pyro if they are WM or, you know, backpedaling. you do not want to do that, but you do want them to follow you and then backpedal. And I'm not sure how he managed to actually stab 2 people, but I mean, at this point I can safely assume that my team is, like, not that good, and I got backstabbed again. I did bump him, I should have been more careful, but... I mean, we have this AFK heavy, and then we have, like, the AFK engineers that are all here. Like, all engineers, and we're losing players as well. Wow. Legit, the definition of uselessness. And you know what the funniest thing is? One Uber push or one demo is gonna have, like, an erection taking all of that down in, like, a few seconds. And they legitimately sacrificed the whole game to do that. Like, not even one engineer at the front defending. I kinda want to make sure that he dies, because fuck him. Yeah, it was that guy that I think backstabbed me twice on top of everything else. I mean, if the heavy hadn't been there, I would probably have been able to survive, but sadly that was not the case. But at least the demo blew himself up. So if you look at it right now, we are 3 people versus about 5 people if we look around the scores that are in 2 digits. So if you just look at this, you can just see what's like, what the fuck. We have like, maybe let's say the demo actually do something. So we are 4 versus you know, pretty much a full team. Like at least 8 of them. If we count our demo and then equal to of their score and above, then they legitimately, like, we have 4 versus, you know, like 8, 9-ish people. You know, a bunch of people. They even have, like, engineers who are actually building stuff at a situation where it actually would matter, but I kinda needed to not have 2 demo spammers right there so I could take out the sentry from that direction, but I think I killed a lot of people even though I had no right to do it. I mean, the balance I'm seeing here is that they have about double the amount of players than us. And because of that, we have me and whatever soldiers tops going, and that's about it. Like, we have 2 good people, and then they have a bunch of okay people, as like to make up for it, which does the team that fair to me. It's like, so we get a lot of people who does legitimately nothing. And they have a team where it's like, oh, they have 3 people maybe. 3 people who doesn't really do anything. And aside from that, we just have, like, most of our team does nothing. I do wanna kill this soldier. That's a random pyro for you. He's gonna be like, what the fuck, where did that pyro come from? But that's about how that is. You know, I'm just having a look around here. So, I mean, we do have the engineer, so maybe the best move is actually being over here and taking care of this. And it's like, take out the medic, make sure that, again, shouldn't chase a backpedaling pyro. That's like the biggest mistake. I was close to doing it, but then it's like he died, so that's good shit. That was a direct hit. I reflected the other rocket, I think, but as soon as the direct hit came out, plus I'm reflecting another soldier, I just can't. And they're just doing it to count our engineers because they're delaying them. Like, if you look at this shit, we could have just had, you know, 1 engineer. And then we didn't really need any other engineers. Because the other engineers aren't doing anything, even though we are pretty much at last. Where they have been. So what my plan right now is to just, you know, try and reflect and try and win their operation here. But the thing is, I can't really reflect a direct hit, sadly. And I did feel that random crits. Yeah, there we go. So random. He had 7. Why are you charging a pyro in melee like range when you have like 7 HP? Well played, sir. Well played. So I'm kinda, you know, wanting to be a random pyro there, but it doesn't even matter. I just need to not be airshot there. That's just such an annoyance with that direct hit there. It's like, it's so hard for me, because first up, I'm not that used to pyro because I play all classes. And second up, it's a direct hit, it's very fast, it's very annoying to try and air blast. but we've just taken care of him by having him miss us, and then we're taking out all the others. But they are capping so that it's just last left. So maybe we should try and defend that. What I did there was to, like, even though I died, I wouldn't have died if that demo hadn't been up in my face, but it was to, like, separate the medic and the soldier while trying to reflect some shots so that the soldier could die. I think it worked, but I'm not sure. We have, like, what the fuck is this? This is casual for you. It's like, what the fuck? Even. We are actually reflecting him. We made him blow himself up, but we did do a nice reflect even though we had a medic on. The thing why I'm not too keen on actually reflecting a soldier like that is when you have a medic on, you can keep reflecting him forever, but he's just gonna be healed up and then he's gonna stop fight. Yeah, that's our team. You saw what our team are doing right now. Okay, I tried to, like, panic reflect there because... Yeah, but they've just, like... Great, I got scorch shot, but... So if... Oh, I had the random crits. I just needed to not fuck it up. I mean, he still died. If I'd been a bit more, you know, professional about that, I wouldn't have, you know, gone for the reflex or try and air blast him off the railing. I would have just kept going with the crits. But I mean, I did reflect the direct hit. I don't know, it didn't do damage, but... So I really need to up my game, but I do have a plan in mind. Because... we are just directly gonna flank some of them, and they're not gonna be able to handle us. Okay, they do have a kind of face up, and that's the sticky spammer. I'm actually even surprised that we managed to survive him, but I hate people like that. I mean, okay, I'm a pretty good sticky spammer myself, even though I suck with demo, but it's just such easy kills, especially in a corner like map like this. But apparently our team made a breakthrough here. So that is nice. There's gonna be, you know, random pyroing it up a bit here. That's the sticky spammer right there. Yeah. That was nothing. Like, that's the thing. Sticky bombs are actually not that easy to see. Plus, you can spam them, and it doesn't really reward you reflecting them at all. I mean, overall we're dying a lot unnecessarily, but I think it's paying off that we are, like, random pyroing it a bit. Even, like, especially when you can take down a heavy like that. Oh shit. I wasn't ready to, like, get this right. Heavy's counter pyro a lot. He almost killed me, and then there's, like, a third player as well. But I mean, that was worth it. It's making space for my team, and we almost won. I like how we still have, like, an engineer who have 2 score, and then we have like, people have realized, okay, going last and build, like, go indie or whatever doesn't work. So they've started changing strategies a bit, and I'm not sure how that soldier manages to top score, but I mean the soldier. That's the sticky spammer. Rip sticky spammer. You know what? Matchmaking overall is a very, very stupid thing. Okay, that was a spy. We need to keep that in mind. And then we need to not die here. Just not dying is what we want to go for here. Good. And we're gonna build a sentry here for now. And then we're gonna get up the teleporter. And the reason why I went engineer, people who know that I love steel knows this. But that's simply just to, you know, go for the kind of spawn camp. And then, like, cap last, like, screw everything else, cap last, like, inform the team. And that's about it. So I'm just gonna tell my team right about now. I just informed my team here. Oh shit. Man, he's lame. He went demo so he could do that shit. Yeah, I kinda need this guy to help here. Or these people. But yeah, matchmaking is a weird thing. It's like... on one point we have the worst players, and then suddenly, like, our players who had like a bad strategy starts to actually get to turtle, and then we have the better players. I don't even know what's going on most of the time here. It's a bit bullshit if you ask me, but whatever. But now we have like the spawn camming ready, and we're just gonna try and go for the cap, even though that random crit there was a bit unfortunate. Maybe we should fail a bit here. You know, get some distance, but we are slowly capping the final cap, and that's what it's all about. Oh shit, here got a sentry up there. Damn it. I mean, we still have our teleport up. We are taking a lot of, you know, attention away from them, so maybe we can cap A. I don't know. So that didn't work because there had to be that pesky Pyro who switched to demo to try and ruin my plan, and but usually it works. Usually it does work. But I got backstabbed. That was like the last way I thought I would die there, was being backstabbed actually. But like honestly, I don't even know what matchmaking is right now. It's like, what the fuck? But we're just gonna cap here now because they are busy on last. So he's lost his knife at least. Yeah, I'm out of ammo for that shit. Oh, good thing that totally with the random crit came in there. Couldn't air blast him in time, sadly, but we do have a sentry up here now. And I just went in like super suicidal there to make sure the sentry had a chance, and we actually managed to cap, even with my shenanigans and whatnot. Like, I just don't get what's going on. I thought I was on the, like, bad team. Like, not really bad team, but it's just, we have 4 people and we still managed to actually fight them off. And then suddenly we get to a point where the team I'm on starts caring about actually doing stuff. And the engineers, like, switch off engineer because, oh, the sentry nest went down because they stacked it up. But yeah, like, our issue now is that we probably have to take the other way around here. Oh shit, that's the direct hit fucker. Can't do much about him. Like, I'm not good enough to reflect direct hits, as I've stated. Just too fast. But, I mean, isn't that like, yeah, that's our top score soldier there. He's just doing so insane. You know, just WM1ing in the face actually works a lot of the time there. And he got a random crit! He actually got a random crit, what a fucker. Also, like, an important... Wow. And that's that fucker. Like, the same guy that... I think he's killed me so many times now. Especially, like, he started out as spy. What a fucker again. Just backpedal. We do have a sentry over there, so it should be fine. And that means, like, not only are we trying to... Oh shit. We can't do anything about that sentry over there. I can poke it a bit. And that's the best I can do. Because I don't have any HP left. But I know where to get it. Okay, so we are doing pretty okay now. That's the direct hit fucker. Just gonna simply take him out like that and not give a damn. We're just gonna prevent this engineer from even building shit. Damn it. Like, as you heard, I did reflect those stickies, but it doesn't even matter because even with a Scottish resistance from that distance, you can just detonate them while I'm reflecting them in the air. Even got a little compliment there. That's nice. I thought he was a fucker, but I mean, at least that's nice of him. I mean, I can respect that. Can't respect that he uses a direct hit though, but do respect the other thing. Wait, is that him? Say that, please. Yes, that was Sirek that I made sure he fell down there. I don't know if he actually knew that was my fault that he get blasted off there with my shotgun. But he did keep himself alive for long enough to, you know, kinda not get counted as my kill there. You know, like, a lot of people may ask, like, why do I WM1 that much? And it's just like, in some situations, switching your weapon makes you lose DPS in a given situation, where it's not worth it. Not to mention you have to reload the shotgun, but it's just, in that situation, like a lot of the situations, it's just not beneficial for your damage, especially like when you're assaulting that many people from behind here and preventing that sentry gun and whatnot. Like, I'm just random pyroing them right now. Like, such a next level random pyro. They aren't expecting, they're all focused one direction. And then I just, in one fell swoop, take out like 4 of them or some shit. That's also why he's saying nice. And I got Huntsman shot, even though I was ready to reflect. I didn't even look at him, but I was about to reflect the Siggies again. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna manage to actually catch up with our top score soldier, because we're about to win as well, but... I mean, we can be a bit of a random pyro here. Kinda want the reflect, but I shouldn't have gone for it there. Like, he just stopped firing because he knew that if I had hit the reflect, he would, you know, die. A bit too early on the trigger there. Yeah, I can't even take that chance there. I'm too low on HP. Like, if you hadn't hit the wall, I would have managed it there, but it is a bit tricky when you get down to, like, critical HP. To reflect, that is. So I should just have done that. Like, again, I'm trying to be fancy, and then he gets away and survives. Just being a random pyro there. There we go with the sticky spammer. I mean, he died. We almost managed to, like, keep up with the soldier for this round. And overall, somehow we managed to, just by having the better players overall, have the better team, even though they had more consistent players. That's actually funny. No way that I'm, like, keeping up with this kills or damage. I mean, he is a soldier. I'm not even sure how well, like, how he managed to do that well against so many, you know, consistent players compared to our team. But yeah, this is like the weirdness of matchmaking. Like, honestly, it's like, you look at, we managed to have like 5 okay players, and they also had 5, like, by the end, but they had more consistent players, but a lot of them also left, and some of ours left, and then we got more consistent players, I don't even know. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you again next time.